What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Bandit Magic. Back with some more Marvel The Gathering, some Marvel superheroes limited set. As you guys know, we ran out of resources, so had to grind off camera to get our gold up to 10k. So we have earned one draft, one teeny tiny draft, and hopefully from this one draft we can get more. But that's gonna require us to get at least 4 wins here. I think I have enough gems that 1400 gems will get me to another draft. Yep, it looks like it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Kingpin. 3 mana, 1/5 extort. Whenever you attack, you may pay 2 life. If you do, until end of turn, creatures you control with toughness greater than their power assign combat damage equal to their toughness rather than their power. Okay. It's a little clunky. And I also don't know if the set is even made for that. I don't know if Black-White has a power toughness situation going on. Agent Carter is fine. Photon Blast Barrage is fine. I've lost to that a few times. Maybe just once, actually. Iron Man is fine as well. Killmonger I like a lot. With a Widow's Bite in here and a Legionnaire. I think Killmonger is probably where I want to go. Even a Go Nuts, Undercover Scroll here is fine. Web Up is good too. Black Panther's good. Lightning Strike is good. We'll just take Killmonger though. Killmonger's been good. Ooh, Fing Fang Foom. A 4-mana flying 3/5 is something that I want to play. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets an artifact or land, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Put 2 counters on Fing Fang Foom. So we need things that can target artifacts, huh? Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, Iron Fist gains tap, deals damage equal to his power to any other target. Okay, I think we just take Fing Fang Foom and see where we can go from here. 2 very different decks right now. No, not doing this again. Rather take a Lightning Strike here. What's nice is that if I target an artifact creature with a Lightning Strike, it'll copy the spell with Fing Fang Foom. That's kind of nice. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll just take Lightning Strike. We won't even think about it. I think we've been overthinking this set, so I think I would like to just draft a little bit more fundamentally. I know Quicksilver's not very good. It's just a 1-mana 1/1 with haste, so the ability doesn't even matter. By the time you can put a counter and double strike on it, it's probably too late. Loki, 1 and tap. Next instant or sorcery spell you cast with mana value less than or equal to Loki's power, copy it. You may choose new targets. Yeah, I like that. Getting to copy a Lightning Strike. Anything good here? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, tap target creature or land. You know what? We could maybe do the red-white spells deck. We're gonna need creatures for that deck, so sure, why don't we take Quake here? Cast non-creature spell, tap target creature land. Yeah, I mean that can't be that bad, right? What do? Castle Doom. Add colorless. Add 1 of any color. Spend it only to cast an artifact spell. 3 tap. Sacrifice an artifact. Create a 3/3 Doom bot. Okay. Is there anything we'd rather play? I mean, I'd rather probably play a Pimp Gargoyle or a Frozen in Ice. Probably a removal spell. This is a late pick for you. Pay 2 life, copy target activated or triggered ability you control from an artifact source. You may choose new targets for the copy. Huh. I would almost just rather take the... Okay, this is weird. Or even a We Say Thee Nay. I would almost just rather take that. We don't have any artifact sources right now that do stuff, right? I'd rather take the counterspell here. Shuri. I mean, I see Shield Deployment Drone, which is just a good, this is just a good spell. I think I'll just take that. Ooh, another lightning strike. Wow, Iron Man wield? That's weird. Is blue-red just bad in the set? I'm telling you, taking lightning strike here is very, very tempting. But it seems like red is just open. I can't pass a lightning strike, right? I think I'm gonna take lightning strike. I would rather that person to my left draft artifacts and not like the red-white spells deck. Because I think I'd rather still do like a spells deck. Yeah, sure. 2 mana, 2/2. That lets me rummage. Alright, so far this deck sucks. But maybe it'll work. Maybe we'll find something good. Alright, let's hope for a better pack 2. I'm not sure I loved my pack 1. 3 mana Flying Vigilance. You may look at the top card of your library anytime, reveal it. If it's an artifact, you may draw it. Sure. What about you, Vision? What do you do? 4 mana, 2/5 Flying Vigilance. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, keyword, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Vision gains Double Strike. Vision gains Indestructible. Or draw a card. I like that a lot. Colorless is awesome too. We'll just always be able to cast it. Alright, we're doing a lot of like the colorless stuff. I like that. Hulk Smash is a spell that I want to play. Murdoch's Crusade is a spell that I want to cast and play. It looks like we're kind of going for more of a blue-red artifact build though. What's our non-creature count right now? Arcane. Okay, I see. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, I think I'd rather just take another removal spell here. Let's take the removal. Let's just prioritize removal and then see how we can win the game late. Something like this. If we can wheel like a Crimson Operative, that's the sort of stuff that I like. Yeah, let's just prioritize. Let's go like oops, all removal with like a few threats. We have Vision that can win the game. We have Fing Fang Foom that can win the game. We have a Shield Deployment Drone that can help us get there. Loki to copy our Lightning Strikes and our Hulk Smashes. As long as you've cast... As long as you put one or more counters on Beast's turn, he has flying. Oh, we're not really doing that, huh? I almost want to go Machine Smith just because we're in the artifact colors. Stark Industries Executive is also just kind of good. Let's take the threat. Let's take the threat. We'll find artifacts in our color here. Anything we want to take here? Stratagem is not bad, right? Yeah. Non-creature, and it's a sort of removal spell. That's a very late Dark Deed. Ooh, another Lightning Strike? Don't mind if I do. Am I gonna find out this set that Lightning Strike actually sucks? A 4th Lightning Strike? I mean, I can't. I can't pass it up. I'm not even looking at the rest of the pack here. Listen, I'm recording this post the US getting eliminated from the World Cup. I'm very depressed. I just want to spam my Lightning Strikes on my opponent. This is 12 points of damage that we have just in Lightning Strikes. We might be able just to win the game on Lightning Strikes alone. I like the way our curve is looking so far too. Also, copying Lightning Strikes with Fing Fang Foom or Loki is going to be a dream come true. Alright, add 1 mana of any color only to cast a villain. Target villain you control connives. That's pretty good. What's our villain count looking like? 4 villains out of our 7 creatures. It's either that or another, like, warrior. Sure, let's take the land. Assault Robot. Yeah, sure. Over a We Say Thee Nay? I think so. Let's start to focus more on the artifact synergy here. Also, it looks like we might have like a bit of a cheeky burn deck here. So this Hydra Assault Robot is going to be good. There we go. And I was hoping Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control. Okay, so maybe Iron Fist won't be that good. Target creature gets +3/+1 until end of turn. Exile the top card of your library. Okay, so you replace yourself. I'd rather have this than Iron Fist, if I'm being honest. Even though, ironically enough, this would, like, trigger the Iron Fist. Whenever you cast an instant, targets an artifact or land. Funny enough, if I cast Blazing Crescendo on one of my artifact creatures, it'll trigger Fing Fang Foom. Okay, I think this deck has potential. And here's the Crimson Operative that I was hoping to get. Okay, I'm starting to like this. This is a back to basics draft for me. Deep Power is not bad. We could also just play a Beast, but we're just not putting counters on things, huh? So we'll take a non-creature spell here. Aim Synthoid is not a bad card. Super Speed. I think I'll put that in the sideboard. Alright, anything good here? Monica Rambeau. Flying Hexproof Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a counter on each creature you control. Hexproof is good. Is there any world where we can splash double white? She's not a villain. I mean, that's just a really good card, isn't it? Shoot. I'm sad we might... I think we're going to have to pass that up. Falcon... ETB, make a 1/1 Redbird. Redwing, I mean. Oh, shoot. I mean, let's take Monica Rambeau and see if we can find a land. All we need is some dual lands here. I know we're in the money. Anything good here? No, but Burrow backup can cycle for our planes if we need to hit the double planes here for Monica Rambeau. So I guess we take Burrow back up there. Alright, here's another Loki. Is another Loki better than another Falcon? Oh, sorry, than a first Falcon Wing Harness? ETB creature has +1/+1 flying and ward 1. It's pretty good. Stark Industries might be better, actually. It might fix our mana. I think we'll just take that. We also don't have a 1-drop yet, so I think we'll take that. We'll pretend that you guys are lands. Yeah, I think this could work. Do we want to bring Quake back in? I don't think so. I think we got enough 3-drops as is. Another Stratagem, I think, is something we're interested in playing in. Over an Iron Lad. Reveal top card of your library if it's an artifact dry. I have to tap Iron Lad to do that. I don't think I like that. I also don't love that it's a 3-mana 2/2, even though it does have Flying and Vigilance. Super Intelligence. I would just rather have the removal, I think. Johnny Storm. Whenever you draw a card, if you control another hero, Johnny Storm deals 1 damage to target opponent. This is something I'm more interested in playing. Dual land doesn't help us here. Anything good here? Not really. Another Crimson Operative? I do like that. What does Moon Girl do? I haven't seen Moon Girl. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, until end of turn, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur's base power and toughness becomes... So you become a Colossal Dreadmaw. Got it. Whenever an artifact you control enters, draw a card. Only once per turn. Okay, it's interesting. Wonder Man. Aren't you trash? Yeah, you're trash. Let's just take a second Automaton. Ooh, another Frozen in Ice. Orchid Loki. Yeah, we're not really doing the counters thing. And we're not really drawing extra cards. How much do we care about artifacts again? I'd just rather have the removal. Honestly, just load me up with removal. Sure, you replace yourself. Sure. Herbie. Draw a card, put a land card. Sure. Don't think we'll play Herbie, but why not? Sure, I guess we'll take a land this late. But we're not playing black. We might as well just take a uncommon for the vault. Okay. It's not the greatest deck. I'm not even sure it's a good deck. I'm not even sure we have a rare. But, hey, you know what? It's my deck. Alright, we're definitely not going to play 3 planes. We're definitely going to play exactly 2 planes. What's our villain count? 9 villains? I think this land is fine. With 9 villains. We're also going to have to make some cuts. Lots of cuts. Put Vision as our poster child. Alright, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. How do we win the game? We win the game with Vision. We win the game with Monica Rambeau. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a counter on each creature you control. This includes her. That's pretty good. Crimson Operative with Prowess. Aim Scientist is just a land cycler here. Fing Fing Foom wins the game. Automaton can win the game. How many artifacts are we making? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're making a lot of artifacts. We're definitely making a lot of artifacts. Okay, I actually kind of love our creature count here, our creature base. So I think we cut the Forge. I think we cut the Blazing Crescendo. I think we cut the Depower. I think we cut the Counterspell. Now that is a lot of non-creature stuff to remove. Shoot, maybe we just cut the Monica Rambeau. This card is awesome, but maybe we just don't want to play white. Because then we could just do this. And what's our 16 to 6? We can do like... We can do like this. Is that 17 lands? That's 17 lands. Because now we only have to make 2 more cuts. And now we're not like too worried about the... You know, the fixing here. Or even like the non-creature stuff here. Because I love our non-creature spells. This is... Look at this. This is 4, 6, 10 removal spells. With just like good creatures. I think I just like that. I just straight up like that. Is there anything we're not playing here? No, I like that a lot. And now we just gotta make 1 cut. I guess we can cut this here. Okay, I like this. This is just like... just removal... Removal slop. This is removal slop. I drafted 10 removal 10 removal cards with like 2 really good threats and then just a bunch of other like mid-level threats. I like this. I like this. Can I see who my villains are? Villain. That's a lot of villains. That's a lot of villains. This land will do work. Conniving with this will do work. Also, copying my Lightning Strikes and my Hulk Smashes, that's so good. And then once we power up Loki, we can copy the Trickster Stratagem, Flavor Win. I love that. Let's get into some games, see how we do. Alright, game 1 here. No hat tonight. Too depressed, so I apologize if my hair looks like a mess. Alright, mono red hand, but we have we gotta get a hand here. We'll keep this. Double Lightning Strike, you love to see it. And an early Robot too to start pinging them. And there's our second color. And now let's just hope we don't flood out. Oh, nice opponent. Hey, look at that. It's our 3rd Lightning Strike. Sure. We won't remove your guy just yet. Oh no. Okay. We're in a bit of trouble here, maybe. We're gonna like have to take 2 if they play a creature here. Or not really, we'll most definitely remove. When another villain you control enters, put a +1 counter on Crossbones. He deals 2 damage to each opponent. Alright, let's do this. Get rid of one of the robots. And then let's do this. And hopefully we can just tempo them. Next turn we can play Johnny Storm and hold up Lightning Strike, which is nice. Ooh. I think we just... Oh, I guess we kind of need that land, huh? How important is this card right here, right now? Guess we're not gonna throw away a spell. Just not gonna happen. All right, so there comes the Crossbones again. Top decking the land would be our best draw here. Discard 2 cards. You suck. You actually suck. I guess the stratagem has to go. You don't have anything. There was the land too. Well, now I kind of want to keep the land. Alright, we'll see what opponent does here. I'm thinking we Lightning Strike this robot and then we Lightning Strike the Crossbones when it hits the battlefield. Alright. Well, that is a lot of our Lightning Strikes. Alright, and now we race. Hopefully we just top deck better than they top deck. Lifelink is a good keyword. Okay, definitely gonna have to tap this guy down. We got comboed there. I guess with 2 lands in hand, I should probably play one of them. Because I'm just a little nervous about another Hydra infiltration here. Okay, maybe opponent has removal in hand here and doesn't want to use it on the assault robot. Alright, Crimson Operative is pretty clutch here. Should we attack first? Maybe. Let's bait out removal. Maybe they have removal here. Alright, now we have a real threat on board here. Great land draw there. I'm not even being sarcastic. Getting that land out of the top of the deck there is really good. Not really sure what we're hoping for here. A non-creature spell is fine because of the prowess. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile the card from the graveyard. If you do, yada yada yada. Goodness gracious. Alright, do we outrace them? They're hitting us for 4 in the air. We're hitting them for 4 in the ground. Actually, they're hitting us for 5. It's a lot of damage. And I think we only a Lightning Strike doesn't save us. Both of our stratagems are gone. I don't know how we get out of this. Oh my goodness. Whenever an attacking creature you control dies, return that card to its owner's hand. That's so annoying. Also, them gaining life off the infiltration is very, very obnoxious. Because all our pings don't really matter here with the infiltration doing work. Oh my goodness. Alright. Yeah, we don't have the removal for this anymore. We do not have the removal for this anymore. Alright, there's another lightning strike, a little bit too late. We're dead in the air anyways. Good game, opponent. We drew 4 lightning strikes this game and we couldn't win. They just don't make them like us. They don't make them like us. Alright, game 2 here. More lightning strikes, I like to see it. Bit of a better curve here too with the automaton into the operative. Only 2 lands, but with 2 lightning strikes we should be able to stay alive, even if we fail to find that 3rd land for a while. Cool sleeves, opponent. And it looks like they're maybe gonna mulligan here. Looks like they're thinking about it at least. Alright, play our mountain first. Tap land, you love to see it. And there's our 3rd land, it's really awesome. So now we're in a really good spot here. We can lightning strike their 2-drop into our 3-drop. That's actually a pretty good target here because the gorilla would get rid of some of our artifacts. Ooh, and there's Fing Fing Foom. Actually, that's not true because it has to be a non-creature artifact. So our automaton would have been safe here. Alright, hoping for a land here and then... Alright, no land. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on Tigra. But she would lose this ability, right? Yeah. I think we just... I think we'll stay efficient here. Or maybe we should lightning strike. No, we should save the lightning strikes maybe for Fing Fing Foom, huh? Instant or sorcery? Okay. Yeah, like maybe there's an argument where lightning strike is better on the Tigra because the frozen and ice can take care of a bigger threat that the lightning strike can't take care of. But I think I just want to be efficient with my mana here. And I think if we get a 4th land, we're actually going to play the operative first so that we can find more lands since we missed a land drop officially. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, put a counter on Calling Wind. Alright, and there is... So they have 2 things on board. And we have 2 removals. Is there ever a world where they double block? Nice, that's a good land. I think I don't mind a double block here. They don't anyways. Alright, now next turn we can cast both of our removal spells. Although it is awkward, they're gonna have to be tapped out for our removal spells to work. Right, because Lightning Strike, they can buff up their person. I guess either one, right? Like, they can put counters on Calling Wing here. Alright, so there's a fight spell. I think I'm happy to block here if they attack with the Calling Wing. Alright, they don't. Let's see what they do here. Alright, let's Frozen and Ice. The Calling Wing. Missed the power triggers. Oops. I forget this thing has prowess. And eventually there's going to be a window where we can Lightning Strike the Reptile. I'm hoping they just go like, play a land, use their 6 mana to activate the ability, and then we can get them that way. Put a counter on it. What are the odds they have one more spell here? I'll take up the shield, maybe? No. One card left, opponent. No clue what it is. Ooh. Hulk Smash is going to trigger on Operative, by the way. Alright, this will be fun here. I guess we'll save the Hulk Smash. No reason to use it. Target creature he controls. Yeah, so this will trigger because this is an artifact. So we'll get to put counters on Fing Fing Foom. So we're looking good here. If they play a creature here, it's gonna look really good for us. And we might even want to do this on our turn so that we get the prowess trigger. Ooh. All right, that's a big boy. But we do get to copy this twice, don't forget. So I think this will be fine. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets an artifact or land, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for this copy. Put 2 counters on Fing Fing Foom. Okay, so we can do this twice. And because of prowess, we'll be able to get rid of the thing. Okay, great. And we're not going to teamwork. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. And now we're threatening lethal in the air. And we'll bluff our final card, why not? Okay, so that's a good little interaction that our Hulk Smashes trigger our Fing Fing Fooms. Okay, they found another blocker there. Don't worry, everyone. Savage Land Dinosaur does not have reach. This thing may be, 100 feet tall. Doesn't have reach. Hate to break it to you. Let's go to the next game. Our next game here. Yeah, I think I like this deck. I think it just curves out nice. Here, once again, we have 2-drop into 3-drop into 4-drop. And our 4-drop triggers our 3-drop. It's perfect. And we actually have an even better 2-drop here. If they don't play like a big threat, we're just going to play our robot. Yeah, and we could remove that, but we block it perfectly, so I'm just going to play my 2-drop here. And now we have a really good curve out. This card is good. Giving something hexproof is pretty good. And a Vision will be really good on this board as well with our non-creature spells. So if we had a 5th land drop, being able to double double spell. Going Frozen and Ice followed by either Hulk Smash or Lightning Strike will be really good. Yeah, and they're going wide here, so we're gonna have to be... Wow, are you serious, huh? I guess we'll just take 2. There's a 4th land drop, that's nice. If they want to double block, I am okay with that. That's a 2-for-1 I would gladly take. Yeah. That's good. I like that. Did they miss a land drop? We went second, didn't we? Hopefully they tap out here so that they can't activate their Patriot. Web up. Ugh. That's a good web up. Do we have any way to remove the web up? I don't think so. I think our vision is gone. Can we Lightning Strike here? Maybe there's a scenario where I can keep up Lightning Strike and Frozen and Ice to Patriot, but I think I'd rather just... Oh, shoot. Alright, well that's a bummer. Destroy target non-creature artifact. Not enchantment. So they're gonna get to discard 1 card here, huh? And it's probably the Frozen and Ice. I guess we can top deck a Fing Fang Foom, which will be really good if we keep our Hulk Smash. Because Assault Robot is an artifact. Okay. They went Hulk Smash. You guys think they block here? Let's see it. Let's see if we can get an extra point of damage. This feels like one of those grindy games. Alright, they called my bluff. Alright, well, we have a 2/2 flyer in the air. Let's see where we go from here. And we still have a removal spell, like a pretty good removal spell. It doesn't even feel like they're playing their threats onto the board now because of it. We're gonna have to be patient with it since they know about it. Alright, that's a good card. And I'm assuming they're gonna take the Frozen and Ice, maybe? Actually, they could take the drone, because the Frozen and Ice doesn't get my drone back here. It's probably better for them to take the drone. Okay. I think taking the drone is probably the better play there. Because even if I tap down their Cloak and Dagger, I'm not gonna be able to get my drone back. What do you do? You don't do anything else except that, huh? Okay. So I'd rather not block then. There is Fing Fang Foom. And we have no more non-creature spells left, unfortunately. Alright, now we're doing 5 in the air. That's a lot. I think I'm going to double block if they attack with Cloak and Dagger here. We get our removal spell back. Get rid of the lifelinker. Okay. Still gonna double block, I think. We are not winning this race. Okay. Something to keep in mind. They're playing black, so I'll keep the land in hand in case they have more discard shenanigans. Dr. Doom, excuse me, actual factual Dr. Doom. As long as you control an artifact creature or a plan, Dr. Doom has indestructible. Beginning of your end step. Okay. It's definitely a problem. How do we win this? Well, for starters, we should not let them get free attacks with their 3/3. And not let them get card draw, extra card draw. Are we gonna block here anyways? How much are they attacking with? With 8? I don't think we're blocking, so I'm gonna attack. Because we can always hold back the Johnny Storm and power up the Johnny Storm and block, and then we're looking good. So as long as they don't have removal, we should be fine here. Hopefully they don't have like pump stone. Alright. Very cool. Very, very cool. So you become a 5/5. So we're dead. And you have a removal spell. Very cool. Opponent, congratulations. You have the perfect deck. I am very jealous of you, and I'm going to concede. And we are going to go to the next game. And my goodness gracious, are we going to have another 1-win run? I sincerely hope not. Because I don't know how many more I can handle. Let's go to the next game. Alright, we're down to our last life here. You know, I loaded up Arena thinking I was going to blow off some steam from the USA game. No, it looks like I'm just getting steamrolled the way that our team got steamrolled by Belgium. Alright, we're on the play this time at least, which is nice. I don't believe we've been on the play too much today. This hand is actually not that great on the play. Actually, it's fine. We can still Lightning Strike a 2-drop here. That's a good one to Lightning Strike. And we got good follow-ups after our 3-drop here. I would love to see an artifact. Tap land, you love to see it. Followed by no spell, you love to see it. Alright, good board presence here. They're behind on tempo because of the tap land. Although they do have 3 colors now, so we'll see how much that unlocks their hand. But we got 2 removal spells in hand, so if they're just playing, you know, simple stuff here, we're gonna be okay. Alright, so what do we want to do with you here? Whenever Ant-Man attacks, you may pay 1. I think I'd rather just Frozen and Isis. I think that's our best option here. Remove the abilities from the Ant-Man. Full clean. Whenever another creature you control enters, if it has greater power or toughness than Hold Clean, put a counter on Hold Clean. Okay. It's good to know. Ooh, a second automaton. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, is there any way to have a pump spell here and we get blown out on this attack? I think there was a small possibility. We're already pretty ahead on life totals here. I'd rather not get blown out by a pump spell. Especially because we have a stratagem that we can just use anyways. So we'll take our time here. And now our artifacts into double automatons are going to be pretty good. Rewrite history. Serpent specialist. Alright, so there's a death toucher. That's annoying. So we got Crimson Operative. Sure, let's do this first. Maybe we top deck a Lightning Strike here. No, no Lightning Strike. I think we're still doing pretty good here on board. What do you do when you power up? You just put 2 counters on it? They're definitely doing the blue-green counter strategy. They're holding up their mana. Oh, I guess they can do this at instant speed, huh? So interesting, so interesting, so interesting. You would become 4/3. Let's go to combat. Let's power up Human Torch here. See if they have a removal spell. There's a removal spell, which I think I'm okay with. I don't think that removal spell really bothers me. Alright, them attacking with their specialist is actually pretty nice. I think I like that. They obviously have to have one more trick, right? They wouldn't send in the Hulkling here. So we're taking 5 damage, probably 7, but probably not more than that. No counters. Our big dino. Ouch. Big dino. Big ouch. So we obviously send the dino as far away from here as we can. Send it to a land before time. Hulk Smash, huh? I like a Hulk Smash. I love a Hulk Smash. We won't get the counters from Herbie, but that's okay. Because Hulk Smash can take care of the Hulkling. want a teamwork here? I don't think so. Because we're not dead, are we? No. We're not dead here. Unless they have like giant growth plus the pump. And that's still not enough. That'd be 4 plus 3. That'd be 7 damage. Alright, we have to go drone first for the counters. And now, do we connive is the question? Alright, they have to block the 5/5. They're taking 8. So we don't have to connive, is what I'm seeing here on board. So no reason to throw away like a potentially good oh, I think they played that out of order. Well, I guess it keeps him alive. But barely. Okay, cool. So we get there. Barely we get there. And just enough time too. They had drawn their big dino again, so we definitely did the right thing holding on to the stratagem as long as we could. Let's go to the next game. All right, next game here. Back in the win column, 2-2. No blue mana, but lots of removals. Actually, nothing but removal. Oh, and there's another removal spell. Although the Hulk Smashes are not very good without a creature. Alright, there's the blue. That's nice. And we'll probably have to get rid of this Maria Hill. Let's see if they have a protection spell. No. And then whatever 3-drop they'll play will just freeze it in the ice. Ward 1, that's a very good ability. Alright, so we can't do the efficient play there because of the ward. Agent Carter. We're almost close to stabilizing here. They're almost out of juice. Opponent, you would not believe how much more removal I have in my hands too. I'm really sorry. Alright, this would be a perfect time to draw land. There's the land. They have to have their own removal as well, right? Let's play it slow. See if we can bait out the removal. Okay, I do not like that. But Hulk Smash can get rid of a Captain Marvel. Ooh, that does it too. I hope opponent is flooding. Alright, there's the land. Before we play our land, we're gonna do the stratagem because I don't want to have to discard a spell in case we get like another good spell off the connive. And maybe we connive with the assault robot. Spread the wealth a little bit. Alright, and it is a land. think we dump a mountain. Although, do we need 2 blue for anything, really? Maybe we just dump the island. Do we need double blue for anything? I don't think so. Let's see if they'll trade here. Surely they won't, because I think they want to bring back their Captain America. Oh. Okay. Alright. In a bit of trouble here. Gotta figure out how we're gonna do this. What else you got, opponent? What else do you have, opponent? I need my Crimson Operative alive here. You're thinking about something. Okay. Repulsor Blast is actually really good there. Because now we can't Hulk Smash the Legionnaire. And we don't have the land drop to go Vision Lightning Strike. Or Vision Hulk Smash. Okay, so we're dead in the air. So we're going to have to get rid of the get rid of the Captain America. So that means we can't play our Automaton. Because we have to pay the ward cost. In general, I don't think there's a way for us to keep... Shoot. Alright, so we do this. We do it now in case they have like a protection spell. Do they have a haster? How much do I care about this point of damage? I guess I'm a little greedy. I seriously doubt they're gonna have something with haste. Okay, I forgot they have another 4/4 threat coming in. That's bad. Lightning Strike. Cool. Very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. What an awesome set. I love Marvel superheroes so much. It's such a fun set. I have so much fun with it. All the archetypes, every single one. They never let me down. I'm winning so much. You guys can't believe how much I'm winning. Look at all these wins. I love my 250 gems. Yay, yay. Alright, well that answers the question. Can a deck full of removal win some games? Not really. We played a lot of removal. We played a lot of removal spells in this run, and it wasn't good enough. So yeah. I'm still not sure what gets it done in this format. I'm still not sure. We didn't even get any achievements this run. We just got some packs. So let's open our packs here. See if the packs will give us a sign to what we should play next. Alright, little Cloak and Dagger. Little Scarlet Witch. And our boy Fing Fang Foom. He did pop off. I did like Fing Fang Foom. I wish we would have drawn him more often, especially with the Hulk Smashes. I think we had a lot of double spelling opportunities. We also didn't get to see the Loki in play, which would have helped, right? Like copying a Lightning Strike with Loki would have helped in a lot of situations. Or copying the Trickster Stratagem, which I guess wouldn't have worked unless Loki was powered up, but whatever, you guys get the point. Thank you guys so much for watching another one of my drafts. I appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe for more Bandit content. Got a lot of stuff coming out on the channel. I've recorded a lot of in-person live content, pre-releases, in-person drafts with my friends, Marvel Superhero Commander content, So I'm editing all of that, and that's going to be coming out on the channel. So make sure you like and sub so that you can see that when that comes out. Thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, night, whatever it is. Take care. Bye-bye.